So let's know from introduction. The heart is the central organ of the cardiovascular system, acting as a highly efficient involuntary muscular pump. It is responsible for maintaining the continuous circulation of blood throughout the body, ensuring that every cells receive the oxygen and nutrients its need to function while effectively removing metabolic waste. In a healthy adult, the heart beats approximately 60 to 100 times per minute at rest, adjusted constantly by the nervous system to meet the body's physical and emotional demands. The heart is approximately 250 to 350 gram. This is slightly heavier in males than females. If I talk about position, it's situated behind the sternum. This is called breastbone and rests on the superior surface of the diaphragm. Apex and base. The broad superior portion is the base, while the pointed inferior tip is the apex, which rests just above the diaphragm. Now, the heart is a hollow, cone-shaped muscular organ located in the thoracic cavity within the mediastinum, the space between the lungs. It is roughly the size of a closed fist and it tilts slightly to the left of the midline. Physiologically, it is defined as a dual pump system. The right side is responsible for pulmonary circulation, pumping deoxygenated blood to the lungs. The left side responsible for the systemic circulation, pumping oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. Now look at the heart chambers. The heart is divided into 4 distinct chambers, separated into right and left side by a muscular wall called the septum. The upper chamber are the receiving rooms, while the lower chambers are the powerful pumping rooms. Those 4 chambers are mentioned in the diagram. Right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricles. The 2 upper chambers of the heart are called atria. They have relatively thin muscular walls because they only need to push blood into the ventricles directly below them. Now, right atrium. Deoxygenated blood from the body through the superior and inferior vena cava. Left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs via the pulmonary veins. Ventricles are the pumping chambers. The 2 lower chambers are called ventricles. These are much larger and thicker than the atria because they are responsible for moving blood out of the heart and into the circulation. Right ventricle receives blood from the right atrium and pumps it to the lungs via the pulmonary artery. Left ventricle are the most muscular chamber of the heart. It receives oxygenated blood from the left atrium and pumps it to the entire body through the aorta. We must know the heart valves. The heart contains 4 specialized valves that act as one-way doors. The primary function is to close that blood flow in a single direction and to prevent backflow. These valves open and close based on pressure changes within the heart chamber. Atrioventricular valves and semilunar valve. A atrioventricular valve. These valves are located between the atria and the ventricles. They prevent blood from flowing backward into the atria when the ventricles contract. Tricuspid valve located between the right atrium and right ventricle. It has 3 corpus mitral valves located between the left atrium and left ventricle. It has two corpus and it is only the bicuspid valve in the heart. Semilunar bulb. These bulbs are located at the bases of the large arteries leaving the ventricles. They prevent blood from following, flowing back into the ventricles after it has been rejected. In that, the pulmonary bulbs located between the right ventricles and the pulmonary artery. Aortic valve located between the left ventricle and the aorta. The heart sound, familiar loud dub sound of a heartbeat, is actually the sound of these bulbs closing. S1 indicate love and S2 dove. Love, the sound of a AB bulbs, tricuspid and mitral, closing at the start of ventricular contraction. S2 dove, the sound of a semilunar bulbs, aortic and pulmonary, closing at the start of ventricular relaxation. The heart has three layers: epicardium, which is external layer, myocardium, middle layer, endocardium is internal layer. You can see the diagram for better understanding of the layers. The pericardium is the covering. It's not a layer of the heart itself. It is the fibrous serous sac that encloses the heart. It includes fibrous pericardium, serous pericardium, and pericardial cavity. So I'll not make a long video. So for today, up to here. If you want to know more about the heart, so let me know in the comment box. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe.